Louisa Connolly Burnham, the writer, director, and star of the recently BAFTA long-listed short film Sister Wives, is acutely aware that hers is far from the first bit of media centered on Mormon sex in recent years. There is something in the zeitgeist right now where everybody is just obsessed with Mormons, she smiles, talking to Pink News via Zoom from her South London apartment. The big streamers know it, too. From Disney Plus series The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives to Netflix and BBC documentaries Keep Sweet, Pray and Obey and The Mormons Are Coming, it's clear that we are fascinated by how the other half, or rather, how 0.2% of the world's population, lives. Sister Wives is specifically rooted in the Fundamentalist Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, a group that broke away from its Mormon origins due to differing stances on polygamy. The film sees Connolly Burnham as Cadence, a dejected young woman married, without feeling, to Jeremiah. "We are to become three," Jeremiah says one day, as Cadence silently scrubs their washing up. Galilee, an even younger, slightly more unfettered woman, played by star of 2023's bruising coming-age consent film How to Have Sex, Mia McKenna Bruce, is to join their marriage. Jeremiah is then serendipitously called out to Nevada on a religious mission, leaving Cadence and Galilee in the quiet unease of each other's company. Soon, over delicate hairbrushes, the discovery of alien recipes, and, hilariously, Galilee introducing Cadence to playing Snake on a Nokia, the pair find themselves falling for each other. Is queerness happening within the FLDS? Connolly Burnham asks herself. It's hard to prove it or to know it. There haven't really been many stories that have come out of the FLDS yet. Despite Mormonism and its related sects increasingly encroaching on popular culture, little has been created about LGBTQ+ people within the religions. There are ample former members of the church, escapees, as Connolly Burnham describes them, many of whom she has attempted to contact for insight. Bar one individual, who replied to thank her for the film, there has been radio silence. Still, the actress speculates that there are lesbian relationships hidden within the FLDS, despite its strictly anti-LGBTQ+ beliefs. The reason I wrote Sister Wives is because if a man has 30, 40, 50 wives, it's impossible for him to make sure that all of those wives are equally cherished. It must be incredibly lonely for the wives, and I imagine, quite competitive. So I wrote it because I think it must be happening. There must be sister wives that are turning to one another for affection and love and attention, Connolly Burnham says. Then, with a glint of sadness, she adds, I hope the women are looking after each other. Aged just 32, Connolly Burnham has been in the industry for 2 decades. Her filmography began with small parts in Doctors and Outnumbered, with bigger roles arriving later in CBBC's Wolfblood, Nickelodeon's House of Anubis, and most recently, Peacock Horror. Vampire Academy. She's also written and created 5 short films. Yet Sister Wives, despite being filmed less than a year ago, has eclipsed the rest of her career. At the LGBTQ+ Iris Prize last year, the film scooped 3 awards. It's now been long-listed for a BAFTA, and is both an Oscars and a BAFTA contender. A feature-length version, with McKenna Bruce reprising her role, will film this summer. I'm just a girl from Birmingham, she laughs, incredulous. It's mad. Though Connolly Burnham herself is queer, this is her first foray into queer cinema. The LGBTQIA+ audience are so engaged in a way that I've not experienced before, she says. Like, if they like what you've made, they will ride at dawn for you. But in addition to being a queer story, Sister Wives has female companionship, the power of the patriarchy, and bodily autonomy at its core. It may be just 30 minutes long, but it's both surprisingly funny and gut-punchingly sad. I think what's terrifying is that when I wrote it a couple of years ago, Sister Wives felt almost dystopian, reflects Connolly Burnham.